All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. And box.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch to southpaw. Start doubling the jab up.
What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You getting soft on me? Hey, the fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. Just keep them on the other end of that.
Let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Just take the round.
Start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit so you can't figure it out. Good work.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better.
That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Now just stick a few body shots in there.
Boxing back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Depends on the end of all of that, and do what you gotta do. Good work.
And then we go again. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
Let's fight.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and safe with lock and key and combination. The whole in hindsight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever bend no mind and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will let me move and shine it, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fight. Jai Open. Rocky Mark. So much hype surrounding this fight. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Good counter punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Failing to score with that right hook. The straight right just misses. Caution being thrown to the wind. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Starting to make mistakes. Now you go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and get...
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He scores with the counter. Beautiful counter shot. This fighter's completely... Hold that thought! And we may see a stoppage, and down goes Jai Opataya. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
A shot from the gut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Rocky Marciano in trouble. Do you believe this? And it appears appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Right hook misses. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counterpunch. They both want a knockout, you can tell. A punch and just got countered. That counter punch caught him clean. Oh my God, Johnny! Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? And now they're right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Jab misses. Misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
This fight's not over.
Back at it in round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Catch and shoot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Exchange punches. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep it...
boxing back together.
Time for the 5th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That hook was off target. Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Shut.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds, like I'm using cheat codes.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the Hector. It's the
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, here is a colorful and popular former 3-division champion of the world.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown. And there's the bell for round 1. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. That counter punch caught him clean. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Big whiff with the right hook. crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches that echo. You're the fighter coming in, and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere. You know the pressure is going to be on.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Catch and shoot. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round.
What are you doing?
Pretty dominant
He was
round there.
close to this
See how
fight,
they
and now you
respond
let him
here in
back
the next
into it.
round.
Now, it's a tough fight, and he's going to be confident now.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Oh, watch out! Camacho might be ready to go. Disaster averted.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Hector Camacho in that last round.
Come on!
At this point, you got to believe he
Get
can't.
out there and switch on. Get this boxing back to...
There's the bell to start round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You'd like to see more jabs. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. That counter shot lands. Punch, counter punch. And forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That one lands. heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Caution is being thrown to the wind. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
What are you doing?
Macho.
You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Here's the bell to start round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Start respecting each other's punching power. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Which fighter will say no mas? Well done with that counter shot. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happily.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Missing with the left uppercut. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Took Macho in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here.
Calm yourself back. Come on.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have the quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Nice stop, but that won't score. And Hector Camacho couldn't take any more. Wow, that seems to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Misses with the jab. Both men step back for just a moment. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. talking about Hector Camacho that last round.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back.
On to the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you all right?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Look at this corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling you to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save his...
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Camacho is buzzed. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Camacho and... I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you continue.
Talk about Hector Camacho.
They
Come on,
believe their
switch on.
fighter has it
Switch
in
on.
the tank.
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off.
Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Here comes round 7. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Can't find a home with that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout. I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen Sophie Leash. She's one of the young guns. Natasha one of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue.
I want you to protect yourself.
Here we go for round one. They're giving us a high-tempo show. They exchange punches. He scores that counter. Good counter punching. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Swing and a miss with that hook. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Misses with the straight left. Beautiful counter punch. Jab misses. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Sophie in that last round. And a round that
Get your
like
mind
for them
back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let her back into the fight.
Okay, I'm happy. That was a great.
And there's the bell for round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Through the straight left, but it won't score. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. They blocked the left there. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Sophie Eilish is dazed. Talk about Sophie in that last round. In a round that seemed like an eternity for them.
Get out there and
Finally
switch on. Get this boxing back together.
There's the bell to start round three. Good counter shot by her. Misses with the straight left. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Counter punches have to hurt. Her stamina is off the charts. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well done with that counter shot. Catch and shoot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
You let her back into the fight that round. That's her round.
After that last
Get
round.
your mind back on the job. That's a terrible...
Back at it in round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little favourite and pickpocket them.
They miss with the jab. Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That jab won't score. Back and forth they go. She catches and counters. A lot of effort being exerted here. That counter shot lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sophie in that last round.
Better than that.
Talk about
You've done
a
all your work all the way through this camp.
On to the 5th we go. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Straight right just misses. The perfect counter lands. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. the strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
A perfect counter shot. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here?
Hey, are you all right? Are you okay?
The referee says they're okay to fight, and we'll keep fighting. This round's still up for grabs. Let's talk about Sophie in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give their...
I need you to...
On to the 6th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot by her. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punch. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
He got clipped by that counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Okay, now you let her back into the fight that round. That's her round. I need you to go back out there and I need you to win this round.
Great work, I love that. You've been doing so well. Those jabs are slick. I don't want you to lose.
I need you to switch back on. Get forward.
So just keep her moving, get her where you want her. Get her.
There we go. It's round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. He wasn't ready for that counter. And Miss GB goes down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5. Give me your glove.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded...